There's man them that are addicted to pornography. Allah is not funny. Because what if you die while you're watching pornography? What are you gonna say to Allah, bro? I was gonna make tawbah, ya Allah. I was gonna have my little 2-minute buzz, and I'm gonna make tawbah. Akhi, when death comes to you, in that moment, do you not feel shame? Do you not see that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is watching you on what you're doing? Or what about the times where you're wasting your life being on the phone to girls, if it's FaceTime, if it's phone calls, and you know deep down inside you're never gonna get married to this girl. You're just there wasting her time and following your desires. But this is what happens when you have a lack of what? A lack of knowledge in the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is a lack of having trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The deen of Allah will move forward with or without you. Allah don't need your salah. Allah don't need your ibadah. Allah don't need the charity that the Prophet Abdullah was standing right here telling you to donate. Allah don't need this for the ummah to be provided for, but they will still be provided. And Allah don't need you to do everything under the sun in obedience to Him for Him to be glorified even more. It doesn't change nothing. How many people do we know that leave the house as a Muslim and they die as a kafir because of a statement they uttered, because of an action they committed? And how many of us do we know of people that have left their house as a kafir, and by the end of the night they've taken their shahada, and alhamdulillah they've become a Muslim, and even if they die upon that state? Look at the brother in your community, our beautiful brother by the name of Abbas, that passed away a few years ago. The brother Abbas, Allahumma barik, a revert brother, a brother that made changes. He is a brother that wallahi I remember, you would see he smiled before meeting him. You would see his etiquette and his manners from this community before meeting him, before even shaking his hand. Ariva, we are born Muslims, bro. The deen has been honored, akhi. We were honored with the deen. The deen was gifted to us. And what are we doing, akhi? MashaAllah, man's on the phone, man's on Snapchat and Instagram and recording yourself, smoking weed, drinking alcohol, going clubbing. Let me make something clear to every single Muslim here, bro. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam stated, every single Muslim, who's every single Muslim is he talking about? Us, me and you, everyone that's here. Every single one of you will be forgiven except for the one that openly and publicly exposes their sins. So all of this and that like this, akhi, while you're smoking and you're blowing O's into the screen, you walk in chimney, you waste man. Let me make it clear to you, akhi. If you die upon that state, and every single person that's seen that video, let me tell you what's gonna happen. They're gonna stand in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and they're gonna vouch against you. You know why? Because they watched brother Abdullah and brother Khalid and brother Abdul Kareem smoking and blowing O's into the camera. So you're going to be spoken about, ya akhi, in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.